Biggin is doing a lot in Minecraft. Didn't even realize he was still streaming. Just, I was streaming before you were streaming, you fuckface. Why does it say I'm offline? What? Why am I not live? Oh, there I am. Why am I not live? Yeah, my phone just refuses to believe that I'm streaming for some reason. There's that. It's just going to be a short stream because we got movie night in like 2.5 hours. There's that. There's that. And then there's that. Yep. Sean home yet? Answer the call, you fucker. For those that don't know, Sean's profile picture is a very disturbing looking head of lettuce from a show called Bobo 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 Bobo. Anyway. Oh yeah, free time. I'd never done free time. Continue. Extras. Oh, all of these, okay. Alright. Turn that down one. Turn that up to max. Turn that off, because I now know what that does. Yes. So, what was this about free time? Like, I can just talk to people and do things? Alright. No, there was that thing, the map, allows me to see where people are. Junko, Lysithia, and Nerd Boy, or Otaku Guy. Gambler's in there. Aoi and Sakura's in the kitchen. Sayaka's in her room. Toko's in her room. what's her programmer girl is in her bed, or is in the laundry room. Okay. Oh wait, they're in the here. That's right. He's there. He's there. AV room. Angry face. Angry face. Angry face 1, angry face 2. I don't know who I want to speak to. Like, I guess it doesn't probably matter as much right from the beginning, but... I spoke a lot to Sai. I hung out with Saika last time. Why not? Oh, I didn't even have to click. It just took me. It just took me in. Alright, you two seem to be chum-chums, so... Like, you two seem to hang out quite a bit. Find a way out of here? I didn't find a thing. Nothing, Zippo Zilch. Lost all my motivation. Well, that's sad. Gotta be an exit somewhere. What was this about free time? I'm kind of sad that, like, I'm playing the original version, but because it's on Game Pass. But, apparently there's a remake version that they released for PS5. And so if I do Danganronpa 2, I might do that instead. Oh, look at that screen tearing. I don't know if you can see that in the video. I'm like looking at the preview where it's appearing, but it's not. Huh. What about you? Celeste. Well, good luck with that. I have no interest in such menial labor. Alright. What am I supposed to do? Oh, hey, Junko. Getting stuck in here is like totally disgusting. I want to get out of here. Good for you. A lot of people. I think everyone wants to get out of here, actually.
Ahoy, remember Wreath, the one and only Heath will be Yamada.
Uh-huh. Did we, like, pack extra clothes, or is everyone just, like, washing their clothes every day? Because that's gonna ruin some clothing. Sayaka's in her room. Ding dong.
Listen.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. See who else is around. See, okay, that's the first option that I've actually gotten of hanging out with someone.
What's your problem?
Don't get angry at me. Alright.
I didn't do anything to deserve it.
Uh-huh. Can I just go in anyone's room? Oh, no. I guess that'd be a bit odd. Where was everyone? Spoke, to all but the Lysithia girl. Sean's gonna be so fucking pissed at me. Lysithia girl. Oh, there she is. Oh, Amnesia girl.
Why?
Why does Hope Speak Academy like this? Very bizarre. That door makes me nervous. So does that. So, oh wait, there are showers in the rooms. I was about to say, do we just not shower or anything? That's a washing machine.
What should I do?
I'm kind of scared. Are we really trapped in here? Yeah, it's been about a day. I'm starting to think the only option for hanging out is probably Sayaka. Probably around the center? No? Oh, are none of them in the hallways? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, there it is. Hello there, listen, how are you again? I apologize for my poor memory. It's just so hard to remember things I don't care about. I have not shanked her yet, well. Also, this is probably going to be a short stream because we got the movie night tonight, and so... It's in here. Oh, the main hall, okay. Hello, bum. Oh, what was he... Did I give him Surfer? I'm kinda busy. I'm looking for an exit. Did that sound convincing? I'm totally just slocking off. I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. Oh, fuck it. Why? The fucking volume's so loud for me for some reason. Look at that screen tearing. Can you see that on the stream, or is that just on my screen? Because I have VSync off for some reason. Even though it's a fucking visual novel game. I thought someone would be in here. Uh-huh. Yes. High frames win games. Well, it's not even a visual, or it's a visual novel, so it's not exactly like there's anything to worry about with that. Is that a pen? A fountain pen? What did I get? Fountain pen? I found it. I figured it out. Novelist fountain pen. Oh. Once belonged to a late great novelist. They say the writer's soul is sealed within the pen, and only the user can, and any user can only write one sentence. I have become something not human. Well, if anybody were to want that, I think it'd be the writer girl, obviously. I don't think I can give gifts at the moment, though. I haven't been in the AV room. Perfect for shank it. The fuck unplugged? I heard an unplugged sound. What is... Alright.
Hey, listen.
Seriously, we're seriously trapped in here? That was all he had to say. Those are clearly just like boom boxes. Big. Oh, what, my webcam? Okay, that's... What is with the... My webcam isn't even attached to anything down here. Why did hitting something with my foot deactivate my camera? It's a fucking USB camera. It's powered by USB. Up here, not down here. Anyway. That this way. So this right here, I want to know what I want to know what's in here, cause Where am I? Yeah, in here. That's the Motomoto room. Or Monokuma room, or whatever. I want to go in Monokuma room.
You're a Mishy.
Hey, come on.
Can't believe how pissed off I am right
Stop
now.
fucking around.
When are they gonna let us out of this hellhole? I want to talk to the manager.
I think you're in the wrong place, Mr. Karen. I remember when I first turned on this game and none of these chairs were here because I guess the game didn't install everything correctly. It was literally just a completely blank room except for like a couple of cameras. I actually haven't been in this one. I can't believe how bizarre Hope's Peak Academy turned out to be.
What the heck?
His room's probably just an empty room with a wall outlet for charging. Wait, whose room? It's made me weak. It's made me depressed. Mr. Angry Face? Or, not this guy, the, that one. Alright, the only thing I can really do is hang out with Sayaka, apparently. I guess it's still the tutorial. Oh shit, I can play this with Q and E. Oh yeah. Who needs to use the mouse and keyboard when I can just... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that screen tearing. Give it one quick second. That's like, I've never actually dealt with screen tearing that's bad enough that I actually have to, like, fucking do something with it. I usually turn off VSync because I never notice any difference, but holy shit, that was disorienting me. Also, I was talking about how, if I were to stream Danganronpa 2, I might try and get the... PS5 version. There's a PS5 version that has Danganronpa 1, 2, and 3 on it. And they're, like, updated versions with better or with, like, higher resolution textures, and, they also add an extra mode. When you beat Danganronpa 1, there's actually a school mode, which is, they describe it as literally just a dating sim because it's the same story, but they take out all the death. Oh look, no more screen tearing. Oh, no, wait, nope, there's a little bit, but it's not as bad. I guess it's Sayaka time. No, I'm really afraid. Yep. Spent. Did you not hear the part where I said it was a dating sim? Probably a Did Sean call me? Yep.
Hello, Hunter.
Hello. You lied to me.
Hunter,
What?
on Fridays I stop by the store because, you know, I get money. And then I was held up by the rain and stupid people. So understand that in a 40-minute fucking drive home, a lot of things are out of my control.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to stab you.
Why does it not register Danganronpa as a thing I can share my screen with you?
I don't know.
Raining stupid people, yes. Oh, no, it does. It was just showing the wrong screen on the preview for some reason.
Wow, you're so bad at this.
I am not bad at this. You're bad at this. He can see the stream, but it's delayed.
By notable amounts of time.
Are you gonna try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
No, not a problem at all, Sayaka, as long as you don't implicate me in any murders. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today.
Sayaka and I grew.
Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Do I have... If I hit yes, do I actually have to give them a present?
I don't fucking...
Or could I back out? Shit, what do I have? A school crest?
Yes, give her your crest.
Here, have a school crest.
I don't think she'd like that.
Oh. Sorry, but we can't let you give her that. It's what we in the industry like to call a key item.
Oh, she's a key item, alright.
I'm not gonna give her the fountain pen because I think that's important for what's her name.
Whom?
The author.
Oh, Toko.
Yeah, she probably, wants
I don't think
the...
you have anything you can give her.
Sorry, I'm not really into that kind of thing. Uh-oh, I don't think she was too happy with that. Makoto? Do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk?
Yes.
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
I...
Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you. I don't trust her.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't trust her with shit.
Nani?
Unless she's the first to die.
I mean, that is possible.
Because they're artificially forcing us to get closer without giving me the choice, making me think that her contribution is not going to be nearly as important.
Has it told you anything about, like, how they know each other or anything?
They went to school together.
Oh, okay.
They went to the same middle school, except they were in different classes. But for some reason, she knew him, and I'm starting to get stalker vibes. Huh?
I mean, the main character is like a literal puppy. Of course she'd notice.
Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost. Yeah, I'm getting real stalker
but that's
vibes.
why...
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're here with me. Sayaka! Standing here face to face and hearing her say that, it's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. Roberto needs to see some shanking. I know how you feel.
Who needs to see some shanking?
You being here is what saved me. I still think my favorite Roberto moment is when he's behind the laser-proof glass.
And he stabs through it.
He just stabs through it and uses it as a shield. Really? Thank you for the flattery. Her eyes are dead.
I wonder
That
how that
smile,
happens.
that's a mysterious smile that softens my heart. You got some... That doesn't look like a mysterious smile that softens my heart. That looks like something that...
Softens one organ and hardens another.
I wasn't really flattering her. That smile saved me. It's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Serial killer smile. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. I followed you home. You never noticed?
Nani?
I noticed... I watched your little sister grow up.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have a little sister.
Does he?
Yeah.
I just randomly said a little sister because that's like an anime
I know
trope.
he has a sister.
What? What? Stalker alert. Huh? I was always
Beep,
looking.
beep, beep. That's the you can't make this shit up alarm.
I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
She wanted to turn you into her pet because you're a fucking dog.
But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets.
But why?
Sorry.
But why me?
Because
You
you're a
remember-
fucking puppy.
Do you remember during our first year of junior high that huge bird wandered around into the school pond?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years. That bird once every 1,000.
A huge bird wandered in the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been...
Is this important?
The heron.
Jack Sparrow.
The heron eats many fish.
What is a Japanese bird?
Oh, fucking no.
Cranes.
It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
No, stupid. It was a heron.
That's right, that's what it was. Heron sounds like heroin, and she looks like she does heroin. It was so big, the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You
They
see,
made
Because
me
he's
do
a
it.
fucking puppy.
I should have said it.
I'm the ultimate animal handler.
I should
I'm
have
the
said thank you.
ultimate animal.
I'm the ultimate puppy.
But is it okay if I do it now?
Thank me.
I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Guys, Sayaka's giving me really weird murder vibes.
And it's kind of turning me on.
You just kind of sounded like Muscle Man.
That's my Kuwabara voice, honestly.
Muscle Man and Cool. Do you think Muscle Man and Kuwabara would get along?
Probably.
Give her the puppy dog eyes and shake her. I'm so impressed.
I'll shank her, alright.
That's why I was going to talk to you. Even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead,
Making
it's
our
this
way
weird
downtown?
school.
Maybe, but still. Oh, I don't know if you're here. I mentioned that I thought for like Danganronpa 2, or if we did 2 and 3. So they re-released it in a big bundle on PS5 with like updated or with like higher resolution shit. And also a different mode. They added school mode for Danganronpa.
School mode's in all of them.
It's not in this one.
Yeah, it
Pretty
is.
sure. They said specifically Danganronpa 1.2, which is like the 1 and 2 combination. Like I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
Danganronpa school mode. Is a bonus mode unlocked after beating Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, specifically from the re-release bundle Danganronpa 1.2 Reload.
Alright, whatever.
And I'm pretty sure this is just the base version of Danganronpa. I'm sure you'll say
You see,
it's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it.
I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I hate that I'm getting like slightly better at doing that like Burger King foot lettuce. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe
And I'll
in
do it to you.
Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
like I
'Cause
said,
I'm psychic.
I'm psychic.
Why did they have a voice clip? How often does she say that?
Just this once.
She said that a
I think.
lot. She said the "cause I'm psychic" a lot.
I don't fucking know.
Those are serial killer faces.
Hunter,
What?
This is a murder mystery game, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Kidding, kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. There are skills in this game. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. This is the gaudiest room.
Did you know that the dog can lick his own balls?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
The real mystery is where is the murder and when
you
are we going to
fuckers?
commit it?
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors
If
to
I
the
catch
dining
you
hall will
out,
be
I
locked,
swear I'll
and
stab
entry at that
you.
point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
What if
Sleep
you're
tight.
in there when it
Don't
locks?
let the bed bugs bite.
Then you're fucked.
Today's already come to an end, but I swear, tomorrow I'm going to find some kind of clue. I swear.
That just makes me think of the fucking Clue brothers from South Park. I'm getting a raging clue.
Oh. I was thinking, what? As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into the school the way I did. So I can't say I feel things the way she does, but compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. You think he, ever got punched as a kid for speaking that way?
Normally he doesn't, Hunter.
I can make up my own headcanons.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying Monokuma's fucking music.
Yeah. So I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Are we gonna wake up to someone being dead?
No. No, it doesn't happen for a few more days, to my knowledge.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and
Are there a
shine.
certain amount of days in this, or?
I don't know.
Get ready
I
to
think
greet
so.
another beautiful
I didn't know if it was
day.
basically it goes until you figure it out.
Nah, it's more like, what's it called?
What should I do today?
So, me and Woe mentioned this last time. The door that doesn't quite fit in the door frame, this is definitely not going to save my life in the future.
What is that?
Well, sarcastically, I'm the only one that technically knows how to open the door.
Oh, okay.
You have to, raise it a bit for it to work.
Oh yeah, I've had doors like that.
And, it's the only one in the whole place that does that. And Monokuma
Yeah.
was like, weird. They all built it. They were all built the exact same way. So why does this one not? You must be really unlucky. Or something like that. And so that's definitely not going to save my life from being fucking murdered in the future. Or something.
Yeah.
Leave the area.
Quick, who do you want to hang out with?
Sayaka and them are, yeah, Sakura
Sakura,
and
Sakura, and Leon.
Leon, yeah. Toko is still in her room.
Of course, she's like
I don't think she
Bernadetta.
ever leaves her room.
Yeah, she's basically Bernadetta.
Aoi and
Chihiro.
Angry Face.
The hall monitor.
Rich Kid and Gambler. Junko and Otaku.
I think his name's Hifumi.
Kuwabara, Lysithia, and... I can't remember her name.
Kyoko Kirigiri.
Kyoko, Lysithia, and the bum. Can I hang out? Like, last time I talked to everyone, but I couldn't hang out with just anyone.
I think it was more because of the whole you had to hang out with Sayaka.
Did you need something? Oh, okay. Okay, so now I actually get to choose who I hang out with. Hi, Sayaka.
Yeah.
You see,
Hello, stalker
You wanted
bitch.
me? Just kidding. I'm wondering if I should, like, specifically... Wait, first of all, I should probably keep looking for coins.
Yes, that will be useful.
Because I need to get presents. Try and romance Sakura?
She is someone's fetish, and is factually better than that other lady. That is exactly someone's fetish.
Can I look at them? Like, you really just have to click on everything. Well, no, wait, I can do this. That's right.
I was about to say, yeah, you can just do that.
By the way, are you telling me this isn't outside?
I think that's just a botanical garden.
By the way, I'm not gonna lie, this makes me excited. Like, just seeing all of those makes me think, like, ooh, I could cook so much stuff.
I remember in this game it mentions that there's like an ultimate gardener.
An ultimate gardener. Are you sure it was this
Or
one and not the
botanist or
second one?
whatever. No, she's not in the second one. Or he. I don't actually know.
See, okay, there's the trash room over here.
You're a trash.
I'm not,
man.
like, I'm assuming, is there like some like stuff I have to do? Like, I feel like I should, at some point I'm going to need to get this gate up.
Which gate? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. That one? No, not really, no.
Or go down here. Because there's a hatch in the floor, but that has a lock on it.
Nah.
Like, there's not like point and click elements of like, I have a bunch of items that I need to use on everything.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Because, like, you cannot tell me this isn't going to be important at some point. And that's going to be
I
important.
can tell you, but...
Hey, you bastard!
Don't call me a bastard.
Fuck
It
you,
may
guy.
be by definition true, but that doesn't mean you have to point it out. A bastard is by definition a person born out of wedlock.
Well, I'm fully aware.
And I am. You know, she
According
looks
to
like she could
Matthew, I was
protect
the
me.
only intentional one.
What?
According to Matthew, I was the only intentional one.
I hope that's a good thing.
I don't know anymore.
Have I looked at all the rooms? So I can't go into the girls' bathroom. There's no point. There's the bathhouse, which isn't accessible yet, and I'm assuming that it is indeed yet. Nurse's office. I have not been in the nurse's office. Okay, let's go check out the nurse's office just to get a like actual lay of the land.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was like a thing you could do with the coins.
Hey, Owie.
Hello.
yeah.
Thought the metal plates covering all the windows.
Ah,
You start grabbing the top and yanking them down. I like Owie.
Okay, Aoi, I'm gonna be honest. If that would have worked, don't you think Sakura would have done it?
Dude, Sakura... there's something about Sakura that just makes me, like, feel safe. Oh, that's why I didn't go to the nurse's office.
Yeah.
That has hearts on it. Why?
Because nurses are generally hot.
Generally hot.
Yeah. I mean, example A. Hello, nurse.
Are we talking, like, the Markiplier thing? No, wait, that's Shut Up, Nurse.
Oh my god.
What?
Hello, nurse is an Animaniacs character.
Oh, I've never saw the original Animaniacs.
Whoa. If you're trying to make them not sound sexy, you're not doing a very good job.
Your nurse will be an incinerator.
Oh, I thought it said Incineroar.
Also, that's the second time I've had deja vu today, because I had that earlier today when browsing Reddit, and I saw a bunch of posts that I swear I saw before in a row, but they were posted that day, and that right there was the second time, because I've heard that joke before in my dreams. Incineroar is a Pokemon.
Yes.
Go talk to Junko. I like Junko as well.
Junko's fun.
I don't want anything to do with you. Why is it focused on him? I love... What?
You're like, why is it focused on you?
Are you for real?
There's too much freaking spare time. How can anyone live like this? Is it possible? No, wait, we can't. We can't do it. Totally impossible.
Maybe I should hang out with Junko.
I'm
It
assuming
was
it's...
made in Gen 7.
Yeah. Give me a coin.
Fuck.
Damn it. It's something to watch. At least that'd help pass the time. Coin! What is the point of putting multiple coins in?
It gives you more chances of getting shit. I think. Or at least that's based on, like, my prior experience with shit like that. Also, whoa, if you've ever played Smash Ultimate, Incineroar is one of the playable characters in that.
I think I'm gonna talk to Toko specifically because I have a present for her.
Ooh.
I have a fountain pen.
present I have for is in pencil.
Unless I get something... You've never played Smash?
That is
Smash is really fun.
understandable. So long as you're not fucking playing against me.
Wait, there was a repeat of 2% before.
I don't fucking know.
Sorry, what is that? Lucky.
An item.
Oh, I got a second item. Nice.
I think that's what it means by a repeat percent.
Oh. No, the repeat percent goes up when I get things, meaning I'm pretty sure, like, that's the higher percentage chance of getting a repeat of the same thing you already have.
That's what I thought, and then you said it was 2% earlier, and I was confused.
Yeah, same. What do we
Oh,
got?
I just saw a handgun and was confused.
Rose in vitro. A small rose stored inside a test tube. It's good for both hellos and farewells. In the language of flowers, a red rose means passionate love. So that's when I confess my love for someone.
Also, definitely for Junko,
Wait, why Junko?
because she's a model.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with...
Passion. I don't fucking know.
I still love the Someone's Graduation album. Bottom to set the doll shaking. Apparently it's a kid's toy, but I don't really get the point of it. I don't really know enough about the characters to really
say their personalities and what they enjoy.
That's fair.
Except for Toko with her love of writing. Hence the hi, he's cute.
Who?
Her.
Oh, Chihiro?
Yes. I'm assuming they're
Chihiro's
just randomly placed throughout
Yeah.
like
You know, Chihiro's great.
yeah. Toko. Hello, Toko.
Where did you Toko?
Maybe she won't hate me as much if I talk to her. Yell at me?
Anyway,
My whole life is one unpleasant experience after another. Should I hang out with Toko while she's acting like this?
Yes.
I was perfectly happy spending time by myself.
Fuck you, now we're
I
hanging
guess
out.
if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out with you for a little bit. So she's the tsundere.
No.
Nah, yeah.
No. She actually hates you.
Oh. Cold and distant Toko. Oh, what? Toko and I grew a little closer today. Yes, I'll give her a present. Here, Toko, you can have this...
The pen is broken.
What?
What?
The pen is broken?
Yeah.
What?
The fuck?
What? Either
Look, I
she's into
get that he's hot, but like, at least give me a chance, goddammit.
either she's into some kinky shit, or...
I mean, I understand.
Nani! So I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me. Okay. Something I give her makes me happy. ... She's just standing there. Does she want something? But she's not saying... She's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. I'm Toko. What, you want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So, well, what do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're going to be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. Huh? What'd you just say? About being trapped. We're gonna be... What? Friends. She's weird.
I mean, she's a shut-in.
What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me?
I mean,
I've already
you are
been
stupid.
hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again.
You're stupid if you
Been
think
hurt.
I'm actually
What
not.
happened?
anyway,
If
Come on,
you
you
think I'm
really
actually
don't
trying to be a
really
dick.
care about me. You don't want to know about me, even I know that. No, that's not true. Tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure. You've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. You want something long and hard. A shank!
No.
Then tell
Well,
me
yes,
what
but
I'm good at.
no.
Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you want to. Her genre specialty. Romance, right?
Yep.
It's romance, of course. Oh, you actually knew? Because you wrote that very popular romance novel. Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right? How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. Nani? I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? Wait, shit. God damn it, give me 1 second. Now my family's like, oh, my family that 10 minutes ago, or like an hour ago said, we're not going to do anything for dinner, are suddenly like, we're going to do dinner. And we need you to decide. So I'll be right back in a sec. Sorry. Entertain them, Sean.
Penis.
Mushroom.
No, that's badger, not penis. Um, uh, uh, did you know that scissors are perfectly capable of stabbing a man to death? Personally? Okay, so I think the character I would like to shank the most out of this cast, Kyoko, but not specifically with a deadly weapon. If you get my joke. Shank to kill Monokuma, because I'm a bitch. If it had to be a student, it would probably be either Leon or Hifumi. Is that what you wanted to know, Wo? And for the record, I do actually more or less know just about all of what happens in this game. I just, am actively... Hifumi is the really fat hamster man. Leon is the baseball prodigy that's kind of a douche. Kyoko is the more or less purple lady that isn't, the woman on screen right now. Oh wait, you can't see his screen, god damn it. White hair, purple outfit. And Monokuma is the bear. Da bear. Is that all you need to know? Is there anything else you'd like to know? Fair. I want to stab the big fatty and the baseball man. Now, mind you, when I first learned of this game, I too was in high school, so it's not as weird. I think. Oh fuck, something happened. I also wish to murder stab black white bear creature. Shit, I'm trying to fucking... You having fun, Hunter? And I would not be totally opposed to sticking my pingus into literally any of the women. If that is what you are requesting. No, I get that. Well, I'm also bad with Namiz.
Sean is just incriminating himself.
Yes, I am. Hunter, I am incrimination. But yeah, no, like I told Wo, I basically know all of what happens, but I physically can't say anything. for obvious reasons. And it hurt.
I'm Guy. Thank you, forever.
What? I'm Die. Thank you forever. What? Yeah, it's a couple of VTubers, Krone and Callie, playing.
Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Yeah, keep talking, nobody explodes. One is Japanese and speaks Japanese.
One is English and speaks Japanese.
Yeah, but they're both speaking in English. I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking pee. Sorry. In my head, that was like the perfect timing of me doing, yeah, I'm a fucking pee. Oh, hey, look, it's giving you a second lit. She went off screaming like a banshee. I'm a fucking pee.
Wait, there are two sound lists now?
No, there's the same one. It's just one pops up when you type exclamation point sounds. The other pops up every 15 minutes or so.
I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now?
Doka's report card has been updated based on your experience
I'm
with
gonna make
him.
an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
I love that sound so much. You just unlocked the skill vocabulary. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it.
Give yourself a pat on the penis.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
Nice cock.
Congratulations, you got time. You got a time for
My grandfather
living.
just walks in my room. You need to go pick up a pizza. The fuck?
What?
He's just like, you need to go pick up a pizza. I'm like, I'm in the middle of stuff.
I
Why
really
do you
don't.
pick up
What?
a pizza?
What?
Why do you need to pay a cup of pizza?
For dinner?
I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around.
Is it the next day or is it still the same day?
It's still the same day. It is day at time, rather than night
Oh
at
my, that's a
time.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. You can look at. Hey, look, it's me.
There's so much stuff to click on in this room.
Yeah, it's almost like it's your room or something.
What's this thing? This new thing I got with the report card. What kind of monster made this soundless? It's not alphabetical even. Me. I just put things down when I saw them.
Yeah. Fucking doesn't even have after 10,000 years I'm free.
And romance is my area. Makoto's straightforward nature is frankly blinding. Where was Sakura? Sayaka. The only thing I remember
Sakura
about
and
Makoto,
Sayaka are very different.
Makoto most from junior high was that crane that got stuck in her school pond and he helped it get free. Oh, this is her.
Yeah.
And her perspective.
Yeah.
I always wanted a chance to talk to him after that. So, what did she say? Makoto's straightforward nature is frankly blinding. Oh, wait. Okay.
She was blinded by his light.
How do
Revved
I...
up like a douche.
What do I
Another
see
one.
my... Like, what do the skills do?
I don't fucking know. They probably just make shit easier depending on what you're doing in the. You know, no.
Skills are collected during free time following successful interactions with fellow students. Their main purpose is to aid Makoto during various class draw minigames. Before every class draw, Makoto is given the chance to equip these skills by using a set number of skill points. Oh. It's very different Shanken, Sakura, and Sayaka. So wait, can I talk to a second person now?
Yeah.
Oh, for welcome. I wouldn't mind if you invited me along. Okay. Where is everyone?
Yeah, they move around as the day goes on. As I'm
Toko's
sure you
obviously in
outside
her
of
room.
Toko.
Kyoko is in her room. Junko's in there, and Aoi's in there.
Hey, you should go hang out with Kyoko.
Kyoko?
Yes.
Oh, her. I'm trying to figure out if who would get what item or what present I have.
That's fair.
Cause like, I might as well use them while I have them, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Someone's graduation album.
Yeah, the issue is you don't have it anymore. Oh!
I'm wondering if that's Kyoko.
It's possible.
That's what?
I was thinking that might be why the repeat chance went down, because you used up your graduation album.
Oh no, wait, I still have it. Oh no, I don't have this.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sakura gets the rose.
There's technically a gift guide. Let me check and see if it's like any spoiler. Heavy shit.
Wait, let me just see something. Danganronpa, is there a time limit? There really isn't a time limit, except for those in class trials, except exactly, and even then after clearing you get a new mode.
Well, that's a spoiler.
What?
What?
What? You said there's a spoiler.
Yeah.
What?
I just remembered fucking... Oh my gosh.
So Junko, look at that intense shadow, but she's got two shadows.
No. I was looking up gifts and...
Okay.
some of the gifts
You got it.
actively spoil some of the shit in the game. For example, at the very bottom of the list is a bunch of, like, their underwear.
What? What?
Yeah, when you max out your relationship with people, they give you their underwear.
Hi.
The fuck?
Sure, I'll hang out with Junko.
Yeah, I'm
Hi,
bored
boy.
too.
Yeah.
Let's chill for a while. Spend some time with Junko.
Oh, the fountain pen is in fact exclusively for Toko.
Yeah, you mean the fountain pen that is like famous author's fountain pen?
Yeah.
It's basically their way of saying we're in enough of a relationship that I trust you to do my laundry, obviously.
I mean, duh.
Junko and I grew a little closer today. Would I like to give her a present? Are we sure?
By the way, I was right about the rose in vitro thing with Junko.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to give it to her anyway.
Tell you what,
But more
I'll
important,
just look at the gifts and tell you whether or not someone likes these things, so you don't have to get spoiled.
Okay. And also, it makes it better for streaming when I'm not screwing everything up constantly by giving people the wrong gifts.
Yeah.
Admit it, Makoto. You didn't just give me this to be nice, did you?
I want to be in your pants.
Well, whatever. Works for me.
You don't
Seeing
have
Junko
pants.
so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Listen, I just want to make this clear right up front. Don't get the wrong idea about any of this, okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
yeah.
I mean, I hope you're not expecting anything from me.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my virtue safe, you know?
That's understandable.
Wait, you mean... No, I'm not expecting anything like that.
Come on.
I figured you're not that kind of guy, right? Look at you, I get a total omega male from or vibe. Wow. But still, they say even the tamest guy can turn into a wild animal, so I figured I'd say it anyway.
I believe the
Wild
term
animal.
is beta bitch.
Don't ask me why, but I seem to attract guys like that.
It's probably because she's so, flashy.
What the?
They call me up super late at night and I'm like, hey, let's hang. Like, I don't know what that means.
Let's hang. It sounds so simple, but why super late at night? And what's Junko seem so annoyed at it?
Hang gliding, hanger, hang out. What?
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
It's hang out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you just meant hanging out.
Huh?
Huh? What was that decision? What was their decision there?
I don't know.
Did it come to a decision or something?
No, forget it.
For real.
Oh, we get together, but the whole group's full of dumbasses. Keeping creepos like that away is like a full-time job, you know? Why is her design feels so much more, like, it feels like there's so much more effort put into it than a lot of the others. You know?
Yeah.
Like, her facial, like, animation, or not animation, but, like, it feels like she has, like, 30 times as much, like, as many different facial expressions than any of the others.
Expressions.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Kyoko is literally as stoic as they come. Toko is a shut-in. Fucking Aoi is a dumbass.
And don't we just love dumbasses?
I mean, you're a model and all, so you must be really popular.
Wow, Makoto, you actually get it. You do get it, right? You totally get me.
I do. We are married now.
Totally.
Listen, maybe I can introduce you to some of my friends sometime. So what's your type? You super passive, right? So you need an aggressive girl.
You're an aggressive girl.
For real?
Someone who'll go after you and not give up. Oh, wait, that's her.
No, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'll find the perfect girl for you as soon as we get out of here. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it, but I guess she likes hanging out with me.
Hey, your maximum number of skill points has increased. Look at you go. I cleared
Good job,
the 10
Buckarino.
SP threshold, apparently.
Once we're all done here, I headed back to my
morning,
room for a little
students.
while. I thought that was in game.
What?
The door creak.
Ah.
This is a school announcement.
Does this happen every
It is
time?
now 10 p.m.
Yes.
As such, it is soon the doors to the dining. Okay then.
Yes, this happens every
The
day.
third day here has already come to an end. When will I? No.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker.
When are we gonna get out of here?
No.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep.
Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't just a knock in game. I need an immediate fast-acting pick-me-up. Viagra works wonders. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Spood, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular, and speedrunners. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of shit could create a masterpiece if they spent their
Are you
entire
gonna watch?
life on it.
I'm assuming you're gonna watch AGDQ when it comes out.
Of course, it's like in a couple weeks. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, go fuck yourself, you slow-ass drivers.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later.
I'm assuming those have nothing to do with the game.
No.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Good morning,
Good
students!
morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful.
By the way, that's blood.
Wait, what?
What?
What's blood?
What?
You said that's blood.
Yeah.
What blood?
He had some in his hand. Blood.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying attention because I thought it was the same thing over and over again. Wait. If there's blood, somebody's dead.
No.
I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokoma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed.
Gah.
Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind... Ding
Knock,
dong.
knock.
The sound
Open
of
up
the
the
doorbell
door,
forced
it's
its way
real.
into... Wait, what?
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. Gee, I wonder who that could be. It could be anyone. It could even be a boat.
Oh. I thought
Fuck you, guy.
I assumed it would be Sayaka.
I did too, honestly.
A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka. Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption, without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Do you like my
Cool.
sword? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the storm seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
If you can't do it alone, you'll find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
So you can overcome any storm.
No.
I was thinking about last night, and I decided we all really need to come together. That was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down
And now it's the beginning of that fateful day. Please enter the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. I guess I could better head to the dining hall. Let me go see what this pizza thing is. Oh, I know what's said anyway, so I'm afraid that they're just gonna look at pizza not be picked up.
apparently he left to go get the pizza immediately. I guess I'm not getting pizza tonight? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I
There's
guess
an
it's...
important message from Buncombe County Schools.
Oh my gosh, she's out of her room. What?
How the fuck did you manage that one?
What?
Toko fuckwad.
Toko?
What's your problem?
What? Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall. I need to prepare myself mentally. Prepare herself. What is she talking about?
Thank you, Woe.
Oh my god, he found the oh my how lewd. What's she nervous about? Oh my how lewd autistic laughing.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey Sayaka. Oh, I was wondering. Dang, he must have been like running after he left.
Yeah.
Because everyone seems to already be there. Oh hey,
Yeah.
Junko. What you up to, Junko?
Hey!
Hello.
Guys, you need to get a freaking clue. Wait, okay, you know what's interesting? Both of the
What?
people I've spoken with and given presents to weren't in there quite yet. And I
Oh.
don't know if that was by complete chance or...
I don't know.
You got a freaking clue. Huh?
Are you for real?
My mascara is totally clumpy. I don't want anyone to see me this way, but Taka came and woke me up. What a dick. You look just the same as yesterday to me. As if. It's like night and day. Where did you get makeup? Did you bring your makeup to school? Do people do that?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure they only have the stuff they had when they got here.
Yep.
Unless it was already a boarding school, which would make more sense.
I keep forgetting that she has freckles.
Yeah. They're adorable.
Yeah.
Aw.
I seriously need to reply, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll go see if Celeste can hook me up. That's that. We've been imprisoned here, and that's what she's worried about right now. That's what she's worried about right now. Oh, nope. Okay, never mind. He's out here as well.
Fuck you, Leon.
So freaking tired.
I mean, seriously?
What's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Yeah, he sure did. I guess he's going around waking everyone up.
You know what I mean.
It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think he'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again.
Give me a break.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. Guess we just go then. And that's that. I wonder if I had to do that before I go in there.
No idea.
The
I don't
second...
even remember who the fuck I voice anymore. I know I voiced Junko, but like, I've just given up on half of the characters.
Oh, I need to talk to everyone.
Good job.
Look at all those pinks.
But more important.
Okay, if I absolutely must talk to you, let's just hurry up and start this stupid meeting. Taka's gonna throw a fit if we don't.
Oh, I guess I should just talk to Taka then.
Listen to me!
Taka
Okay.
to Taka?
Look, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Everyone, thank you for making
Oh no,
time in
they're,
your busy
it's
schedule.
only their names. How the fuck am I supposed to remember who anyone is? Except I already know who everyone is.
Give me a break.
I don't make time for this or for shit. You dragged me in here. I know, I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. Did they make food, or... Is she okay?
You might want to calm down a little bit. She's really not.
You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues?
Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
Seriously?
Nothing at all? anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Nani the fuck?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
Nani the fuck? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? You better hurry up and adapt to your new life.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? You have any idea what you're saying?
What? What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I gotta fuck up Urameshi.
Sure, feel free.
Okay, so nobody has any clues?
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up.
Yes.
Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... Huh? What's up?
If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend?
Oh shit! They're gonna bring them up.
Chihiro, do you have some idea? By the way, how did I say that name? Chihiro. Do you have some idea who might be behind all this?
Maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but...
Certainty is not my concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Fuck you guys.
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack?
Or Genocide or Show or whatever.
You mean the serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet?
The monstrous villain has murdered schools of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without a warning, and disappears without a trace.
I'm assuming that's a character we never see.
And on the internet they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it.
I'm going to assume Genocide Jack is just like the personification that people come up with for whatever Monokuma's things are.
That is an excellent theory.
Oh wait, yeah. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims.
That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane.
Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
Imagine, they're like, we need to find the ultimate everybody. What about the ultimate murderer? Can we put them in the high school?
Oh my god.
What?
Like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But what if they're the killer? Isn't that, like, a killer of a problem for us?
Yeah!
It's okay, everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay.
Thank you, Aoi.
She looks like she deserves to live.
She does deserve to live.
I have thought you were about to see, like, she does, too bad.
Because
Hunter, I'm not allowed to tell you who lives, who dies, who tells the story.
Help?
Oh yeah, I forget half the people in this die, and that's going to make me very sad. What?
No.
What?
It's more than that.
More than half?
Yeah.
Most of the people die, which is going to make me very sad.
Yes. And it gets sadder and sadder as time goes on.
Right?
Me trying to romance a character, and they're like, dude, 30 people have died already, or however many people are here.
No, it's even funnier when you try to romance a person and they're just gonna fucking die.
Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. I'm assuming it's some form of weird time thing. Hi, Monokuma.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in those idiots?
What are you doing here?
You guys?
You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
Why are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about
Hello?
that?
Someone's calling me.
You're
Hello?
fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Huh?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard? Huh. That's a pretty long name. Yerman, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, you fuckhole.
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun in a couple days gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. So I'm gonna change the rule. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together.
Wait, if
But
someone...
I'm totally
Wait, how long do I have
bored.
to go without somebody finding out that they killed someone?
No,
'Cause, like-
no. It's they have to guess the wrong person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, because what I was wondering was, like, if someone kills somebody and then they immediately... or if somebody dies and then somebody else immediately leaves, that would be pretty obvious who killed someone. You know?
Yeah.
There's
There's
nothing
nothing
you
you can say that'll make a... Oh wait, that's you.
There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it!
Wait, I think... Yes! Ding, ding, ding! I figured it out!
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here, right people, right place, so why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? Motive! That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing.
What are you?
If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What the hell are you on about?
hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys. Totally
You
not this
son of
motive
a
thing I'm talking
bitch.
about earlier.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
Doesn't this game have really weird or like really unique murder techniques or something?
Yes. Fucking Danganronpa 2 has one of the most over-the-top bullshit murders ever, and it's great. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not some heavy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing that's going on outside of the school.
Outside of the school, what are you talking about?
hello.
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out?
Why am I master?
Yes.
So Toko is in love with me.
No. Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
The AV room?
Correct.
Yeah. Good, then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know. What are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
Oh, is she the greatest detective?
That's an excellent question. What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair.
Despair.
That's all.
That's all.
I'm sorry, by the way, just the way he said that, I don't know if I can't replay it. Just the despair. That's all.
Yeah.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try to stop you. But to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too.
Have you watched the Game Grumps play this?
No, I watched someone else play it.
Okay, I was just wondering because I feel like Dan is going to. If I watch this, Dan would be very sad constantly.
Dan's always sad, and yes.
He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really, I think we learned something quite useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However...
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so...
Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would ya?
Huh? Why me?
Yo.
'Cause you're the closest to the door. That's the rule, right?
Rule.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Sorry, just the downward look. Jesus Christ. I'll be back. I think Keith is here.
Oh, okay. I might grab a Klondike bar in a minute. You having fun there, Woe, if you're still there?
E.
You fool! I have 70 alternative accounts!
Riveting!
I'm sure you can hear all this, and that just makes it better.
You get back here, you bitch! 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 Where are they?
Thank you for that.
I'm assuming you heard all of that.
I heard. No, my headphones connect and disconnect. Like in the kitchen, like the range isn't that far. But it like reconnected right in the middle of an air horn. My grandmother
Don't
is
do
super
that.
rude.
Yes. I mean, what? What happened?
Well, my grandfather was like, Sean should join the Duck Dynasty people because of your super long beard.
I have no desire to join Duck Dynasty.
And my grandmother's like, oh no, he's on the other side. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, they're all Republicans. Sean's, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure Sean's not anything.
I'm very much not anything.
And I'm like, why do you just assume he was on the other side?
It's okay, Dad did too. I guess because I enjoy the idea that people should be allowed to live their own fucking lives the way they want to, that automatically labels me as a fucking liberal or whatever.
Yeah. It's your turn.
Hey!
Piece of shit! Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick.
Okay. Sorry, I'm eating a pizza.
Hell
as well.
yeah.
Oh shit, I have auto on.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
That's hot.
Yeah, sure thing. They were counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll fuck 'em up.
You know what? Mondo's alright.
Yeah, Mondo's great. He's Mondo cool.
What? I can't get excited if... No, you just hear that as you're leaving the room. That's right. Mondo's Mondo cool. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both.
He's great.
He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then it's in the AV room.
Yep.
By the way, are people just hanging out, or are they all in there? Everyone's in there.
You've wide like 75% of the place.
I've what?
You've wide like 75% of the place.
Oh shit, I wide 100%.
Oh my god.
Oh, back down 50.
Damn.
Oh, I can't teleport there? Damn.
How dare. How fucking dare.
I'm using one hand. Because I'm eating pizza with my left. Or with
Wait,
my other.
you don't normally just play games with a single hand?
What's the, is there like a mouse button for using, or like a button for the mouse?
I don't fucking know.
Alright, DVD player.
Good on you, mate.
Uh-huh. Do we not?
Look at the box.
Something inside this cardboard box. Oh. Bunch of DVDs.
I didn't even know that was what they were in. I just remember, like, it's... Oh.
Video for each of us, someone
Hold on a
mentioned.
second.
Better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right where I was. In front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. You see something? Uh-huh. Oh, mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Somebody name it this massive looking player.
Oh boy.
Let me get something's. They're going to like tell some lie. Also, hey, look, the little sister I mentioned that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that he has both parents immediately like makes me think
Is a red flag.
It's an immediate red flag, seeing as he's an anime character.
No, he's the perfectly average anime character, which of course he'd have his parents for now.
Well, see, average anime characters don't have both parents.
He's an anime character that just so happens to be perfectly average for a human, not specifically average for an anime character.
I saw on that monitor.
Otherwise,
it was
he'd
my
be
family.
extraordinary.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
What is she being held? I feel like she's being held at gunpoint.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Yeah, whatever. I'll see you.
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm assuming it was a boarding school from the beginning. Oh wait, no. They said this layout was exactly the same. So if it was exactly the same, these would have been bedrooms probably in the original anyway.
Yeah.
So this was a boarding school. So they probably brought all of their stuff with them anyway.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Aw, shit. Mume's watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I would have been motivated to do even better, but here now it was totally different. I wasn't living in an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right.
Yeah. I wonder how that happened.
This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naedu, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's
Was Japan
well-being?
nuked the third time?
Yes, a place so nice. They nuked it.
Look for the
thrice.
answer after graduation. What? Oh, this is the motivation.
Yep.
Everybody wants to leave more now, and so they're going to risk killing people to get out.
Yep.
What happened to everyone? I'm not gonna lie. I would probably kill someone. You know?
Not.
Well, I mean, we all know who we would kill, right? Or who I would kill, right? Guess.
Leon and or Hallmonger. And or Fat Hamster Man.
Fat Hamster Man, obviously. He reminds me too much of
You're
myself.
just jealous because he did what you can't. He can write fanfics.
Just because I read it doesn't mean I want to write it.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, just Midnight's post. Huh, it's so weird. I already have Spirited Away downloaded. I guess we'll have to watch it. I just made it fair. See what trickery you did. I'm gonna watch them all. Roll a d4.
I didn't say shit.
Did I miss any Shankin? You did not miss any Shankin. What you did miss was the motivation that Monokuma has provided.
For the shanking to happen.
Being that there's a personal video for everybody in the school made by, I'm assuming, their family, immediately followed by a very dilapidated video of the exact same setting, making you think something happened to your family. I want to leave to figure out what happened.
Well, that's specifically just for you. For other people, it's probably very different. For example, for Mondo Uwata, it's probably his biker gang fucking destroyed or some stupid shit. For fucking Taka Dick Fart, it's probably fucking just utter chaos and some shenanigan.
Why do you not like Taka?
He's just a cup.
He reminds me of Ida, and I like Ida.
Oh, okay.
A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the Avery room. They stared at me with faces full of confusion.
Probably has the exact answer she's looking for.
What's going on?
Aoi's is probably a donut shop.
No, Aoi's is a video of an empty pool.
No, more so an empty donut shop. Trust me on this.
What if one of those things out of the Mono machine is a donut?
I'm pretty sure that is one of the items.
Not a word. I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it like?
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it.
This is a bad idea.
One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the?
Nani the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
How can a donut shop be without people?
Yeah, no way that's real. No way.
I can't even imagine what Leon's would be.
Yeah.
I know exactly what Toko's
Toko's is probably something along the lines of somebody slamming her book.
No, it's much worse. You'll find out.
Do I actually find out what's on their tapes?
No. You find out what's on specifically one person's.
I'm Sayaka.
No.
Junko.
Also,
Fat Asian Hitler.
Yes. Fat Asian Hitler Jeff Goldblum.
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like I had seen. Nobody even bothered to try to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she's totally calm. I'm assuming it's Sayaka or Kyoko. I mean, not Sayaka. You are very quiet.
I'm farther away from my laptop.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. Well, guess what, fuckface? I don't give a fuck.
Because I don't remember anything anyway.
He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma.
Hmm?
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard, like America and Russia during the entire goddamn Cold War.
I thought the prisoner's dilemma was something else.
It is.
The whole you could rat out your friend and get off scot-free.
That, but on a bigger scale.
Oh, okay.
The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability.
Okay, yeah, that. I can't read right now, so. Don't take those, or don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What is this?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Fucking Urameshi.
If there's one person I want to survive, I want it to be Sakura.
Understandable. I mean, she could definitely kill Monokuma.
There's infinite Monokumas.
She could definitely kill all the Monokumas.
So then.
Okay, then maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Toko ain't talking shit. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
Sakura will survive whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
No. You're gonna see her die. But then at the end of the game, she's just gonna pop in like nothing happened. I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. Oh. What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. They found out she murdered someone.
No.
Sayaka. I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Not even steel can get through those muscles. Okay. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Huh?
Sayaka!
That's enough.
Let it go.
I forgot he existed. What? The laughing at me just forgetting he existed?
Yes. Obviously, he is the most important man that you should remember exists.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
have you seen his eyes?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I could kill him. He's probably got
wouldn't.
some money on him. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless.
I'm really worried.
Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Johnny.
Everyone went their separate ways.
Everybody went their separate ways.
That's still my favorite Journey song.
It's
What?
up there.
Oh, I thought you were about to like come out and say that's not Journey.
No.
I have to go find Sayaka. Do I have to?
Yes. I mean, you can talk to the
If
others.
someone
if you
commits
want.
suicide, what does that count as?
What?
If someone commits suicide, what does that count as?
It still counts as a murder. You just have to realize that they killed themselves.
But, I mean, nothing would happen. The person that killed someone gets to leave, and if they killed themselves, they just chuck their corpse out?
You'll find out what happens later.
What was in your video, or Hifumi? He found out that his body pillows got taken away.
Yes.
So it would seem.
Before you all go asking someone else, it's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think?
Probably. I mean, I saw my family get... Well, Why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
It's the game's way of saying, like, yeah, we're not going to tell you, even if you, like... Even though Makoto would definitely tell people what he saw.
Yes.
Makoto's is definitely not bad enough to hide, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Like, you can tell that fucking
What should I
what's-her-face, Celeste, probably killed someone.
Are they all terrible people?
No.
Chihiro
Some
could
of
never
them
be a
are.
terrible person.
Chihiro is perfect in every way. Every way.
Chihiro's a trap, isn't she?
Every way.
Just the way that every way. She's a trap, isn't she? Every way. How can anyone be calm right now? How can someone like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't... To be able to do something like that, is it because they really are the murderous fiend?
Quick, talk to Best Girl.
You know what would be the biggest fucking plot twist of this whole thing?
What?
If Sakura was a trap.
She kind of almost is.
No, she's not at all. What was in your video, Kyoka? Da, da, da.
Well,
why should I tell
Why
you?
should I care?
Because I will tell you mine.
I like how you could actually see her for like half a second kind of not want to talk about it. Oh, I think I know what happened in Kyoko's video.
Was it her losing her memory?
No. No.
Oh wait, no, it's not past videos. It's like current stuff.
I mean, it could be, but eh.
Gee, I wonder where she is.
She could be anywhere. She could even be on a boat. And you know how much we wanted one of those. We'll take the box.
But more important,
Yeah, what's in yours? Can't say I'm not.
I can totally tell.
What's in yours?
Hell
Who
no.
knows? It really depends on what kind of mood I'm in, you know. I mean, I can tell you mine. She didn't lose
No,
her
that's
memory,
not what
someone just forgot to write them. Alright, she's probably somewhere. Oh, she's not on the map. It's bullshit.
That would actually make sense. Otherwise, you could just very easily find here. She's probably next to her room, though. Definitely not there.
Well, that's like the trope in things, right? They tend to run to the bathroom or something and hide. Yeah. The video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real.
I mean,
It'll be okay, Aoi. When I see your lifeless corpse, I'll cry.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm gonna treat everyone as if they're going to die.
Lord knows I did. I'd like to take a second to point out that you should never take anything I say seriously.
Cry from joy, that is. How dare you? Aoi is precious.
Monster. Aoi is... Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I kind of assumed. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. Just she was sitting on a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, it's the serial killer eyes.
Sakura's dead.
Sayaka. Sakura's the muscle. You dumb fuck.
If the Game Grumps were a D&D group, what would Dan's class be?
Wizard.
Dan wouldn't be a bard? Like, if Dan was a D&D character?
He's the unicorn wizard hunter.
Yeah, but he's
riding
also a musician.
on a comet of stars. With the help of his sidekick, Princess Handjob, he's more awesome and smarter than he already are.
I also think he would be a...
But the actual reason I say he's a wizard is because he has absolutely no constitution. Mel jokes that she has the constitution of a butterfly. Dan's is worse.
So as if her original mask... What about Aaron? Been stripped away.
Barbarian.
Barbarian?
Bardbarian.
Like, are you okay? I mean,
I don't
obviously
believe you.
Dan is also an elf, and Aaron is definitely a dwarf.
Clearly, he's a halfling.
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are we doing such terrible things to us? I want to let me out right here. Ah. As she thrust around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. That is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. The look of horror before the murder. I just saw that. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families to please. Everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I keep repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. I forgot that's what he looked like.
Please, help me.
I'll see what I can do.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me?
What's Aaron's anime voice? Anime protagonist voice?
Go to fucking Makoto's thing. Give me a second.
Now's the perfect time to shank.
Oh, shank her, all right.
Is he Elvis now?
No, it's just a... Don't worry about it.
Yo, you want to see Elvis when it comes out?
To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Sayaka.
That's a dot.
Sayaka.
No, I like the idea that whenever the ellipses pops up, they literally say out loud ellipses. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of hers. Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please, thank you very much.
No matter what happens,
very much,
please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Nani? Of course, I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
His what?
Assistant.
Yeah, that's right.
Either she's going to die first, or she's the mastermind.
Probably both.
Are we pulling a Squid Game?
Yes.
You don't know what that means, but there's a character in Squid Game.
I know, Hunter. He keeps dying, but he's actually the guy behind it.
Yeah. Hearing you...
Just
Nah,
like the
she's
black
gonna
hair
get
in Mad World.
I've never seen Mad World.
It's a video game on the Switch.
I've never played Mad World.
It's fun.
Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. By the way, we're playing Stray when it comes out, just so you know.
Who?
Stray.
Okay.
The game where you play as a cat.
Oh, okay.
I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Uh-huh. That smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. The fact that it came to her face so easily shows that it's practiced and probably fake.
Yeah.
It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! God damn, Monokuma, don't talk about my penis that way.
I like how you could be doing anything, but you know the moment Monokuma pops up because you can hear his fucking music play.
Oh, I heard his voice. Yeah.
Makoto, it's standing up.
Is it real? Wait, is he actually talking about that? What? Standing up.
Come on. You don't even have to ask.
Yes.
Your flag.
He actually was. Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join it.
This isn't a threesome. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos.
It's about to come out. It's gonna come out. I'm pristine, pure white. Yeah! Stuffing. My honest innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out.
I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life.
And that's where the game ends.
I leaned back, channeling all of my power, and let go with everything I had. Goo-wah. Are you okay?
If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, you slow. No, Roy. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking!
That was an interaction. What the hell was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I would have done the exact same thing Monokuma did.
Make that joke?
Yes.
Monokuma had just come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
You're right. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. For some reason, I now like Monokuma.
Monokuma's great.
Once that was
Monokuma
done,
is like the villain that a lot of these games need.
I decided to go back to my room. Do you ever see what's behind Monokuma?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It was hard to think after watching that debate. But, like, you take that question literally, and it's just like you see what's behind him as a shadow.
No, it's clearly just a bunch of stuffing.
It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. So I'm assuming it's free time or the next day?
Good question.
Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here. That's what I saw in that video. Might be what might be real. Monokuma, what the mastermind has in store for us. Or are we our biggest problem? I'm going to drive so many people off from watching this stream specifically because of that voice. I want to get out of here before, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Definitely not.
I like to think I'm bringing people back in with how I voice literally everyone, especially Monokuma.
That's definitely the biggest problem right now.
My flagpole. Bing bong ding dong. Ding dong.
Huh? I opened my eyes. They darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. I like how the UI changes to like different colors based on the time of day.
Yeah.
About to start. So how come someone's here?
Ding dong, here comes my ding dong.
Oh yeah, still to the 3 viewers. The one that's Sean, me, and you. Then we find out Sean's not even watching.
What?
Then we
Sorry,
find
I'm
out
not paying
Sean doesn't even have the stream up.
Sorry.
Oh, hi Sayaka. I
Bing
mean, if you
bong,
needed to
bing
use
bong,
the bathroom, there's a plant right there.
That plant's been there the whole time.
Yeah, I know. What? That's not what I... What? Sayaka, I said if you needed to use the bathroom, there's a plant right there.
Oh. I thought you were saying you didn't realize the plant was there.
Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird.
Makoto.
What does that mean? Watching without
What?
video.
What?
Why does your thing say you're watching without video?
Oh, because when I was at fucking work, I just put that on.
Oh. In my room. All of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense
I
up.
was so scared.
It's like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course, but they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
There was no one there. Somebody tried to force their way into your room. But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during night. You can go outside during nighttime. You just can't go to the fucking cafeteria.
Yeah.
That's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Okay, he said no sleeping outside of the dorms. Does this count as the dorms? Like, your specific dorm or anybody's dorm?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Would that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say specifically which room each person had to sleep in,
Hey,
so... You know... No, apparently not. Ah! Oh geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I mean, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... I'm sorry? If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? No. I'm taking the sword with me. She's going to implicate my ass. My ass.
Dude, you're overthinking shit.
I'm thinking
I'm
logically.
sure
Totally fine. I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you. I trust you. In that case, then... Oh, that blood.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, soon
That's
the
what you
doors
meant by
to the
10
dining
or
hall
that's what
will
you
be
meant by
locked.
blood.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
By the way, shout out, I noticed the cameras in the back, like, are actual places in the school.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Monokuma's legit just watching everything happen.
Well, I know, but, like, they took the effort to actually, like, design things that
you would
Also,
notice.
like how the chair right behind him looks like it could be a person.
Oh yeah, it looks like somebody wearing like a jacket.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Ooh, better trade keys too. I don't know about this. Again.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Her face gets so serious every time she says that. Do you want to say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a small smile had made its way to her face. She's gonna murder someone in your room while you're gone. That's what I'm thinking. Like, something's gonna happen. Because they mentioned the sword with the gold.
Yeah, but that would be too easy, though.
Yeah, I know, but there's some the thing with the gold. They specifically, it's Chekhov's gun. They mentioned the whole thing with the sword, the glitter or the gold, whatever on the sword gets on everything. You know.
Depending on who you are, Woe, some find that attractive.
Wait, she's gonna piss herself in my room? That's so hot. Looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Better trade keys then.
Okay.
Wait, what? Do not clip that. We exchanged keys. What?
Your prerogative, man.
When I look back up at her again, I meant she won't be able to get into your bathroom. Oh. Sure, that's what I meant too. I mean, it's probably hot in here. It's another weird expression. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of you switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. Don't. Okay. I'm gonna lift up the door. While you pull it out, you're Granted, okay, here's the thing. I'm thinking of this with the knowledge that somebody, or that I know somebody's going to die, and so I know that I'm going to have to solve shit. He doesn't, so he has no reason to suspect anybody, so he's just giving out information really willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Which is something you shouldn't do. But, like, he doesn't know that.
I mean, he has no reason not to trust Sayaka.
Yeah, I know.
That
That's right. I totally forgot. I might use it when get up in the morning. So thank you. Better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka. I said it before. Totally not serious. Fuck you, Will.
Thank you, Woe.
Come on, Nagi. I said I was psychic. It really was a joke, honestly. I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. She's not. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Don't smile like that. You're giving me creeps. So what you're saying, look out around. As soon as I got into the hall, everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Dang it, I wanted to walk around.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
Sayaka's room, it really doesn't look different from mine. It smells nice, though.
Just go to sleep, dude. Oh, yes, me.
My first instinct, dig through other people's trash. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was a DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. No.
Look, Hunter, we know you enjoy my presence, but leave me alone.
No, my thought was there's nothing technically stopping me from going to the AV room and watching it.
Just don't.
Thought there'd be something about the locked door. Okay,
The thing
wait.
stopping you is you're a moral person. I say as you're digging through all of her shit.
Hey, I am preparing.
Uh-huh.
Pleasant fragrance envelops me. Psycho scent. Maybe it'll bring some sweet dreams. Don't be weird as I go searching through Harold for shit. Feeling a little better than before. I fell asleep.
Bing bong ding dong.
Alright, time for somebody to die.
Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing the big game, but...
I'm pretty sure someone's going to die probably now.
But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of shit you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. My leg is asleep.
So I'm assuming when people start dying that
then,
it starts happening
let's
fast.
everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Right?
That's an excellent question, Monokuma.
But am I right? Like when people actually start dying, it's going to start happen. It's going to happen fast.
Well, to be fair, you also have to get time to, like, connect with all the students and shit as well. Which is why the game takes as much time as it does.
Good morning, everyone! It is now get ready to greet another...
Blood.
Oh, yeah, that's right!
What?
What?
Still half asleep. I rubbed my eyes. Slowly pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. Breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Who's not going to be here? A lot of people. In the dining hall before. By the time I got there... Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the first one here this morning.
I'm not surprised.
Good morning. What happens when you don't give a shit about anyone?
I give a shit about Chihiro.
Sean likes...
Makoto?
I like Aoi.
Aoi's great.
And Sakura. Sakura's like...
I suppose I'm early.
I love Sakura. I feel like she would be a great protector. You had arrived on time to be considered model high schoolers. She's also apparently definitely a high schooler.
I mean, to be fair, the bum's literally like 21.
Yo.
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duties are a little longer than usual.
I see. My voice with him was I went definitely the nerdy route of like,
oh, my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
Well, normally my voice is normally different, but I kind of forgot how to do it.
we're the types with more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category, and finally the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yo!
Oh, yeah. I didn't oversleep, just so you know. I got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. Where is Sayaka? At least that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, are we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya. Oh, wait. Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here. Which one's Byakuya? Oh. Just, which one's Byakuya? Oh. You didn't have to say anything. Just, oh.
Of course.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category, so for her to be so
she's
late.
a model, alright.
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka?
Why would I have? I just came straight from my room.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together.
She's dead. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark sense of unease rose up inside of me, and this spike started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe, but over the course of that one night... Oh... The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. Where's Sayaka? There's my key. The keychain has my name on it, so this must be our room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms.
But where's Sayaka? There's a table there. My plant's still okay.
The lint roller is still there. Has way less sheets than it used to. Why does it have less sheets? Who is lint rolling?
Me.
It's the sheath. Where's Sayaka? I'm assuming she's going to be dead in the bathroom, so I'm going to like look at everything else.
That's a very good question.
The scratches on the wall. I'm assuming those look like they were made with a sword. Where's Sayaka?
Really spells Sayaka did it in Japanese. I almost gave away the answer. I had to fucking cut myself off before saying something stupid.
Better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside.
Okay. Door. Fucking...
Is it just like... Oh, yep, there she is. She's dead. Why is her blood pink?
Oh no, 11037.
What?
What?
11037. What?
What?
What did you say?
What?
11037.
Yeah.
Where do you see that? I see 37, but...
Anyways, you're screaming now.
Took me to realize that I was screaming when I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain, and then everything went black.
Good morning, everyone.
To survive deadly life. That's all it didn't even change to chapter 2. It was just changed from school life to deadly life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me.
Please tell me it was Kyoko.
Again, it was someone I'd seen before. They all think I killed her. You're awake. You're awake. Finally, are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your buttocks up, Urameshi.
Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well, it's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened? Gra. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real.
That's right, it really did happen.
Oh shit. 5 minutes until the movie night.
Sayaka is dead.
And that's where the stream ends.
Because movie night.
Yep. I'm gonna go grab a fudge first. Bitch.
Alright. Didn't make as much progress as I was hoping. We finally got to the first death.
Death blow. Ow, fuck my chest.
What?
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 I said, ah, fuck, my chest hurts.
Oh, I thought you said you fucked your chest up.
Probably.
Anyway, thank you, Woe, for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I don't appreciate the clip.
I do.
Yeah, see y'all later.
Yeah, you got it.
Goodbye. See you, I guess, later tonight. I guess we're doing Tabletop Sim. Maybe? I think that was what the highest voted thing was, so...